I'll be the rain in your summer, the chill in your fall. Do what you want, anything at all. Love for all seasons, love for all time. Christina Aguilera, praise the Lord for that self-titled debut album. #1 in the old millennium and #1 in the new one. It only takes one. Might be a good new thing. And is it very clear and apparent which company I have a beef with, or just know needs to be doing better. And this is a perfect platform to help resolve time and accomplish my goals. And I think all of us want King Soopers and Kroger to be the best. That is not something controversial. They do too. It does. Mr. Conner. Her stuff there. The Kroger Corporation wants to be the best. And so in my thumbnail image, here it is right here again, the thumbnail image. Now this is a video I'm doing about the main video linked in the description. And the title of it is actually called Kroger King Soopers Needs Charm School. But I'm talking about this image. I really tried to hint and evoke the very last few words I ever said in that last video, which I hope to be a big one. I think I'm calling it Kathy Hilton. No, Kroger Needs Charm School. There was a show on VH1, and then she had a show on like NBC Primetime or Fox or one of them. Do you remember this? It came on after Super Life, evoking the theme of Henry Ford and what he said with, whether you think you can or can't, you're right. This is really an embodiment of his quote that's in a lot of other videos at the end. And it can be by every single one. Henry Ford demanded a lot out of people. He was known to take you out. You had a business meeting with Henry Ford. He'd take you out there to the front of the building and say whose name was on the building when he had a disagreement. Henry Ford had to defeat Adolf Hitler and the other Axis powers. He did. He didn't really have a choice, and neither do we. When we have things like shootings at King Soopers happened in America's best place to live. And, you know, U.S. News and World Report had to really struggle with whether to go ahead and continue to name Boulder America's best place to live. And I think that there could be no end to the pain the victims' families are suffering, the victims themselves, Kroger Corporation, and remembering that moment. We also can't forget Columbine. I know the man who sang at the national anthem when Bill Clinton came to that. As in, it was just him. He was in middle school. I think we were both in 6th grade. It was just him who was selected to sing the national anthem after the shooting at a public high school in America. And the President of the United States to come to that around the time of the Monica Lewinsky was going on. He was one of my first friends. By connection to U.S. history, I know that it's important, but I really am trying to say in this video, I've got to hurry. I've got a friend coming over. Oh shit, you need to get on the road. Oh, before forward hits bang. Sorry. Alright, survive that. Linked in the description will be, I think it's dealing with the man on the dream some more. And the one when the homeless shelter ran out of food. And both of those instances, and you'll see, I need to do a video montage of this. Get off topic. But I need to do, like, right as I'm doing a video, things that survive. Like, there's so many things. The bus ran over something in the homeless shelter ran out of food in San Francisco, that video. Linked in the description. But I love for all seasons, I love for all time. Okay? I am the common man. And why do I have videos that are like this? Because creativity is bouncing off the charts. As I try to explain to my friend Donna the other night. Well, she ain't got the video, but she'll get the message. I just see the concept. I am no longer fighting to survive every day. Like the description will be another video about King Soopers and Kroger when I'm at the one on Spear Boulevard near downtown. And in that video, oh, I like this background. In that video, isn't that cool? I just know already. Look right here, do my videos. This kind of looks like Josh Eves' porch. I'll link a description for anybody who cares. Something, well, a message I believe very much. The 80s Mercedes. tie that right into this vehicle, or this video. I have a video at Josh Aves, the person I stayed with this time last year. So I couldn't anymore. So I had to go to California for everyone's best personal safety. Saying everything right? Trying to. My mother had this 80s Mercedes, the 90s. We had never had, no one in this family had had a European model vehicle before, make before. And it helped get us to where we were going to go. The most important place in the world, which is her house, Granny's house. My mom's house. Because John, her baby John, her brother, much younger, had just found out he was getting divorced. And it was crushing him and killing him. And we got there. And Granny loved us. We had to. We didn't really have a choice. And during those years was when that 80s Mercedes, that was the thing that lasted. It was the thing that gave all four of us, including Tom Acosta, who bought it with my mother, and we'll have a whole video on vehicles. But let me speak to my mother and 8 billion people at one time, because she, if she could remember, would know this. See videos like the description about Eleanor Roosevelt. Tom Acosta was so happy you had the Mercedes after you separated them on, because didn't he get one? He did. He got a Volvo and then he got that. He had a very bad wreck during this time. Talk more about that. But he was like ready to get emotional and be angry and erratic and be on the roads and getting road rage. You know how Rita gets mad, right? But she's driving Mercedes. And there was a time, me and Mom were down here where Western Steer used to be, on 601 on Rockford Street in my hometown, Mount Airy, North Carolina. It was a summer thunderstorm, with like tornado, with this kind of weather or something, March, something like that. Well, me and that Mercedes and Mom, she was driving it. I was 13, probably about that age. We were doing a triple cow on that bridge with the railroad tracks. You know, the railroad tracks and there's the bridge and it's the stoplight. And we did the triple cow. People don't know what that is. My mom does, used to. It's that when you are an ice skater at the Olympics and you go up and you do the triple, you turn around 3 times. We did something kind of like that. And we were fine. We weren't even worried about it. My mom was just, she's going to play it off. Like, it was just this, oh, thank God, where's the Mercedes? It was just one of them, Tom Acosta, you don't worry. He got his own Mercedes, but he was happy with that purchase. And there's more to that story. What I'm trying to say around value to, this is like a part 2, or this is behind, after the scenes, or it's a wrap, or this is just my thoughts before my friend gets here that I want the world to know about Kroger and King Soopers in this fight for all that's right for all my family. I think it is important to try to do a video kind of like this and try to experiment with new content and your thoughts and things I believe in very much. There's no reason at all you can't care about the 80s Mercedes video. All the snow in the world is not going to stop at 80s Mercedes. Look at videos like the weather reports and NBC Nightly News. A video called NBC Nightly News. I wanted to make that thumbnail. And, you know, I've got to worry about other things too, like making sure that image was in the public domain of Henry Ford. I really wanted to use the one of him leaning on like an old Model T back when it was new. I wanted to kind of sneak that in behind my shoulder where that gray SUV is for the thumbnail. I'm getting lost here. But I'm having so much fun doing it. So Christina Aguilera said, she said, I made a mess at Wembley Arena, and then she sang the shit out of What a Girl Wants. I'll link that in the description too. There's got to be somebody out there who's like, I got to say that. I am no longer trying to survive, and I am emboldened with good things happening to people in my life. Very concerned about things on the East Coast at the same time. It is such a tunneling of hot and cold energies for me right now, and it is great. It is the best. We need it. I do. I feel very empowered, and I will tell you all, openness, transparency. I'm going to call over there at King Soopers again. It's getting close to quitting time. Their first shift. I'm going to say, is there a way I can speak with Kelly? I'll be on hold. Can you give me to her voicemail? Is there some way I can trying to better reach out to Kelly and say, Kelly, I gave you some business cards today. Those videos are up, including this one right now. And please see the links in the description. Trying to really up the ante and professionally communicate with that trashy store. It's got to find a way to just hold on. We must believe in the right things and give thanks to all things. Remember, I'm aiming for speed a lot of times, not like perfection. I think that there's infinite and will be, long-term pain from shootings at places like King Soopers. American safety, pardon me, gun violence. Sure, I adapt to all these tags this channel could be about. I think that there could also be a huge opportunity for, just like West Virginia could get better in eradicating homelessness via a Polar Express train to Puerto Rico. Link to the description. Similar type win-win where Kroger itself says, we've got so much potential in Nathan. His story, his strength, and his misunderstanding that really I could let go if they could. But there are multiple things. You saw I was cordial with the security guy. Right? Gotta watch the video I just posted. Kroger King Soopers needs charm school. You'll see me probably hitting that guy. We were not immediately. He wasn't one of the ones that he's been very much like, on me. But my friend Brian was like, if there's a multiple story home goods, why don't we turn this King Soopers in Capitol Hill, Denver? A very old, prestigious, nice neighborhood. A lot of pride. Why don't we turn that into a home goods destination? He was really wanting it. He had been in that store. I haven't been there, but I think a multiple story King Soopers, make a super center. I'm gonna put a Marks and Spencer in there. Do something like that. You can do it, Cincinnati. Speaking of Kroger World Headquarters. One person and 8 billion people at the same time in this economy. Oh, continuing on. Trying to keep up with and make or influence in the ways you can some of the best U.S. history is exhausting. And this is my last video, but you're looking at the thumbnail of the video. This video is a companion piece to it. Please check it out. I hope to continue to help Kroger and King Soopers find a way to really be the best. God bless.